Canals in Lagos are meant to help with the control of flood. But of what good is a blocked canal to flood in? This photo sent in by Musa Asuku gives direction to Alapere, where pet bottles have become the landlords, or better still, canal lords. Canals are meant to control the menace of flooding. Hence, it is advisable to always have them clean and free of any encumbrances. So, the site of Alapere Canal is a good example of how a canal should not look like. It is now a sea of plastic bottles, and this hasn't always been the case. The canal, which was meant to help channel flood down the lagoon, may not be serving that purpose effectively due to the blockade. One of the residents who does business just by the canal says the canal was emptied the week before our visit.
The park is like 2 weeks. The way I come on Monday, I saw it like that. Maybe when rain is funny, maybe dirty is another area. Maybe the rain is doing it here. I can't say, I can't know. Dirty is always plenty there, all the time. I don't know what government can do so that they can give you all the dirty.
The issue of this large deposit of plastic bottles here may be a new development as captured by these residents.
2 weeks ago, there was a caterpillar that came here, packed all this. But I don't think the caterpillar can pack it alone. Maybe they will as far as let the boys, maybe they pay them or they don't pay them, nobody knows. Because when they were here, this is not there. But maybe they will let these boys come again, then they will be packing this thing. But when they pack it, all this place, there's no dustbin. The place there is okay, it's neat. So that's what I think they can do.
The Alapere Canal, as can be seen, is not built up, and this other resident feels it might be responsible for the clogging.
The clearing that they did, it is not like when government intervened and built. It's just be like they just clear it just like that. And you can see robbers all over. But if they clear it, if they should build it and then build the banks and then build the canal very well, it will be looking very neat. And a canal that is well built, even you can the river the water will be looking very clean. Yeah, and the flowing you can see is not even flowing. But I'm telling you, in some months to come, it will jam packed again and fill up again. If you can see, the robbers they're supposed to clear the robbers, and the robbers are there in the canal.
These waste materials usually are not just generated from the immediate neighborhood alone. Everyone who has not properly disposed of his or waste has contributed to this degradation. The government should probably reconsider the return of stationed cleaners here to clean up the canal daily, so as to protect the environment from the dangers of these non-degradables. Ironically, what we consider to be waste are vital raw materials for those in the recycling business. So what we see here is a wastage of vital raw materials.
Plastic waste is what you can rerun to produce another domestic plastic. Aluminium waste as well, you can reprocess it. Metal waste, you can as well reprocess it. All these can juice, bottle, and so on and so on. Also the plastic waste, the bottle waste, you know, we have a lot of PET bottles now outside, which can even assist a lot of youths. It can create job for them if they can go around picking them together, bringing them to a spot where they can dispose it or compress it.
You can see that the waste are also useful for us. As you can see, we buy this thing with money and we make money from it. So you can see we have pillars. They are making a lot of money every day by helping us to remove the cap and the brand from the, we call it here PET. So those people out there, as you are using it, you too can be gathering it somewhere and be using it to making money instead of just dropping it anyhow or just litter it on the floor.
Rather than destroy our environment by indiscriminately dumping those PET bottles, you might want to begin making the most of them. As for the Alapere Canal and other canals in Lagos State, it's time to get them cleared so as to protect residents from the dangers of flooding, particularly as Lagos might be experiencing flash floods as predicted by NIMET. An eyewitness, John Sunday, sent in this photo of the Abule Egba bridge under construction. While he commends the state government for undertaking the project, he is however not satisfied with the state of the alternative routes provided. We visited the area for an on-the-spot assessment. Abule Egba has always been prone to traffic congestion due to population and the number of road users around that axis of Lagos. Hence, the idea of expanding the road and building a bridge there came as a welcome development. As at the time of our visit, work was ongoing and at various stages of completion. However, what brings us here is the impact of the construction on the people, businesses and commuting, since alternate routes were created. For those who operate their businesses around the construction site, business is really slow.
It's affecting us seriously because as you can see now, no business around this area again because the construction company did not give enough way that motor will be passing. Most especially if there is rainy season, everywhere will be jammed up. So no more selling again. They are just living by the grace of God. They have tried by providing some alternative road, but the road is not enough because there are so many motors passing this road. So if I think what I would advise government is to make sure the fund is ready so that this construction people will not stop, so that they will just finish it on time and business will move because no more jump up, no more go slow again.
Since they started the construction, it affects business and the movements. You see, at times, hold up. Some people that went to work, they will come back very late because of the jam pack. Even this road now, they used to move, instead of 2, they are moving 3, jamming themselves. Are you getting me? So what I'm saying in this construction, not that it's not good, it's good because it will, in future, we will benefit on it.
The gridlock in the alternate route provided is heavy. This results in loss of man-hour. But the presence of the police and last-mile officials ensure orderliness. But for a lot of those affected, opening up of more alternative routes would alleviate the plight of the people.
No, the alternative road is not there. I live on Ekoro Road here. It's not there. Absolutely, it's not there. Government in this country don't care about the masses. So they live in high-rise, they live in Abuja and all the rest of it. So it is, to me, I always said that any government, since independent from the first coup, they don't bother a hoot about the Nigerian masses.
You find it difficult to go to other places because following the routes from here to other places is very difficult for us. It's just the linking of the roads. The linkings of the road, I think the link is where the roads are supposed to link to the main express. They are not done properly because the roads are even bad. Even going through that place, it's very difficult.
The Abule Egba construction no doubt requires sacrifice from everyone around that axis. However, government must at all times ensure that the essential support, such as opening up of more routes, is considered. In the meantime, we look forward to driving on this bridge when it is completed, and we hope that would be soon.